everybody! I'm Rob Zip. I host the Most Epic Adventures. And when I'm not out traveling around, I interview bands from all over the world. And tonight I have Fathom Farewell from Boston, Massachusetts, USA. Welcome to the show, Alex.
How you doing?
All right, man. Do you like my background here?
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's I think the oldest cemetery in Boston. I try to make my guests feel like they're at home. I like to make my guests feel like they're at home. So let me put this banner going on here. If you are watching and you like to ask a question or you have a comment, we'll go ahead and put it up on the screen kind of like this. This is an example because I am using StreamYard. And my green screen's a little screwed up because my ring light died, so my lighting's a little off, but that's okay. So, Alex, I gotta tell you, I know John Asher, and I get his emails for his promotional emails all the time, and I've been able to interview a few bands, but I get a lot of emails from them, honestly. But you're stuck out. The email read, "Experienced metalcore tinged Lovecraftian horror with Fathom Farewell single Nameless City," and I was like, you know what? That's all I need to know, right there. Right there, I was like, I need to talk to these guys, and then I have Spotify, so in the email there's a link to download the EP. I rarely do that, honestly, but I did hear a couple of the songs that you do have on your EP on your Spotify, and I also went to your YouTube. I'm big on YouTube. Actually, you're live on my YouTube channel right now.
Cool.
I deleted my Facebook. I deleted my Instagram. I deleted my Twitter. I had over 10,000 Instagram followers. I chucked it. I said, screw you, Zuck. And I'm only focusing on the YouTube. So I went to your YouTube, and you've got some interesting stuff there, man.
Thanks. What'd you like the most?
Well, okay, so I dug through it, and I got to say, I listened to the songs on Spotify before I watched them on YouTube, and the thing I like about YouTube, and you have some actual music videos, you have some live performances, you actually do. This is smart. This is a smart thing that you did for your band. Is you have a playlist of videos that other people have taken of you. Which I think all bands should do that, without a doubt. Well, you know, obviously, if you're like Metallica, you can't do that. But all bands, not on that level. It really helps. Like if I'm going to your channel, it can be a mess just doing a search, right? Like if I'm just trying to do a search for your live footage. But I'm gonna pull up your YouTube now. So here's your YouTube. You see, I subscribed. And
thanks so much.
No problem, man. No, you can subscribe to mine later. No pressure.
You got it.
But you've released a few lyric videos and visualizer videos, but. Dude, I gotta tell you, dude, you have Steve.
Oh no!
You never know what happens live. So, yeah. So what?
I don't know who he is. I've never met Steve Allman in my life. He's definitely not my best friend.
So it's probably a no. That's a COVID danger right there.
Yeah, he's stalking me. He's stalking me so that he can give me the code through his kisses.
Yeah, there you go. But I'm going to play a video without the audio, just because of there's the whole copyright concerns and everything. But hopefully I can people can see, we can kind of go through what's going on here. Can we see this? Kind of like a director's cut. So we got Sid is all grown up here. Sid from Toy Story is all grown up. So right here I see three people. I see you, your guitarist, and your drummer. Now I know listed for your EP you have another guitarist and a bass player, and on your live performances you have a different second guitarist and a bass player. So what happened here?
So Steve Allman is the guitar player in this video. Is actually the guy who just asked if we could kiss.
Oh, okay. He's like,
so
to be honest, we've kissed before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's Steve. He wrote the whole Kraken EP instrumental, like all the instrumentals he wrote while he was in the band. He did have to depart from just the live aspect of the band because he had a child and essentially has to prioritize a little differently. So we like amicably, understood, and we're still one of our best friends in the world, and he's still working with us behind the scenes. But,
well, just like we see behind the scenes, we see Sid making his messed up toys, like he did as a kid. Grown up Sid making some screwed up toys here.
Yeah, that's what Steve and I do when we write music. Is we make messed up toys.
So okay, that explains why Steve's on the record, but he's not listed as your touring, your live guitarist. Okay, I understand. You get families, you got responsibilities and stuff. Yeah.
The guys we have now, though, they're super talented. They're going to be writing for the next release as well, and they're going to be the guys who are touring with me and doing the thing there. They are Fathom as well. Just couldn't be all in the same place tonight. Otherwise, I'd have them on here with me as well. But Dustin and Chance and James are incredible, and
well, that's the beauty.
Really cool stuff.
That's the beauty thing about doing this with StreamYard is you can just share the link to them, and they don't have to be all in the same place.
Okay, yeah. Well, they also are like they work.
That's like, fair.
Chance is a trade, so he's totally working right now, and then it's hard to align like the schedules to have like the time open, even if we aren't all in the same place specifically. But I can speak pretty much on any Fathom questions that there are, according in terms of our history and what's going on right now and all that stuff.
Yeah, man.
Thankfully, but
and I spoke about your angelic voice. And we can't really get this. Like I said, I've had bands tell me, "Oh yeah, it's okay," and then I get like copyright notices and like they're gonna take your YouTube down and shit like that, and it's a pain. But I'm telling people,
it was up to me, man.
Yeah, I understand. I completely understand. So, all right, we get the gist of what's going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. So yeah, let's take us back to the birth of Fathom Farewell. I'm assuming you've been there since the beginning.
Oh yeah. Well, so like essentially, I met up with a local promoter, got Barkev, the original guitarist, and I connected, and we got together. I auditioned. I sang "The Sinner" by Memphis Mayfire in his basement, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you get the job." And they lost their vocalist before that, but they were just kind of a basement band that was just kind of figuring out what they were doing. The guy had written vocals before, but I wanted to write different lyrics, so we scrapped those. I wrote new lyrics. So every lyric that isn't a Fathom song is something that I've personally written. And then we played our first show about 2 months after I joined at the Worcester Palladium, opening for My Children, My Bride. And
when was that?
That was 2014 August.
Okay. All right. So you guys have been around for a little over 7 years now?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, with every Fathom album, it's like it sounds similar because of my singing, but like the instrumentals are different because there's been like a different guitarist for every EP. It's shaping different instrumentals, so it's like essentially we're kind of just reshaping and progressing. And with this last EP, it seems that I think we're finally really on to something that's a lot of people are going to be able to relate to.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, what I heard, I really dug, without a doubt. But
Oh
now,
yeah.
but now you're saying that Steve was on the record, and now you have a different guitar player. Are you guys gonna, even though your EP is coming out on the 22nd, Kraken is coming out on October 22nd, 11 days from now. Um, is there going to be difference with the next guitar player?
It's like they having learned. So Steve like worked with them on like the songs themselves because they did for Eulogy. They Chance and Dustin actually tracked the guitars on those songs. They really are like learning Steve's style really well because like I think Steve's been able to kind of come up with a style that really encapsulates like what I personally wanted to go for in the band, and like the new guys that we have really do dig the style as well that we were going for. So we are like we're we like to be versatile and definitely change it up and kind of evolve with everything that we do. So it won't be like we're not going to do a Kraken 2, but we're going to constantly keep changing and evolving. But we already do have a lot of demos in the pipeline.
Whoa!
They hold up.
Yeah, I just got. Did you hear that? It was like a robot scream. No. Oh man, that was crazy. That's why I jumped up like that. Woo! Oh, so there won't be a Kraken 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. I mean, like it's it will keep evolving kind of the same way, but because the other guys are going to be involved in the writing process now too. Whereas for this EP, it pretty much was just Steve and I in his basement cranking out the instrumentals and figuring it out, and it went really good, and a lot of people seem to like it. So, but yeah, there's no concern about like, oh, what are we gonna do artistically, like because we have Steve working with us still, and the other guys are very talented, and I've been working on kind of learning how to write riffs myself. So it's like we're kind of we're still gonna keep chugging along. I mean, I'd say we already have like half of another album like kind of like demoed out. Like we still have to like polish the songs up and learn them and play them together and kind of like figure out what we like and don't like. But yeah, everything future's looking good.
So do you have plans for like an album or EP release show or anything like that?
Absolutely. So we actually have two EP release shows. One in Providence, Rhode Island. One in Manchester, New Hampshire. It's first one's October 29th, Friday, which is a week after the EP drops, at Alchemy in Providence, Rhode Island, with Lions, who are incredible. They've been around for a while, and they are just an absolute staple in New England and probably the whole East Coast, if not the scenes of that kind of style of music in the country. Then there's a bunch of other bands on it that are really great. We got Damnation, Actor Observer, Barbarian, all really great bands. Very excited to tear it up.
Right on. And then what about the show in New Hampshire?
So New Hampshire's Lions again, and then I believe Damnation and Actor Observer also on that show. And then I think they still are. We haven't confirmed the opener yet, but that's about it.
You're not going to do a spooky Salem show on Halloween?
I mean, we're in the Salem metal venues, so show me. I haven't been to a metal show in Salem before, but if there's any, I would love to play a show in Salem. Salem's a really cool place.
I mean, there has to be, right? I mean,
yeah, I mean, like, right, that would be the place where they'd have a metal. They got a witch museum. They got to have, they got to have the devil's music in there.
Yeah. I mean, if there isn't, there needs to be one. Some enterprising.
That's a really good idea. That sounds like an investment opportunity.
Hey man, I'm about to get laid off. Maybe I should get some seed money and do that.
Hey, it sounds. I mean, like we gotta figure out. Metal shuttles, just metal Salem shuttles or something. I don't know. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a catchier jingle. It didn't work out.
I don't know. Does Amtrak get on there? Yeah, Steve's like, get on it, Rob. I mean, are there Amtraks or like buses or stuff like that go through there?
Yeah, I mean that's like the. For some reason, there's like my generation is a little weird with public transportation. So
Okay.
like I don't know, like I don't know many people my age or younger than me that like take the bus or the train. Like everybody I know who does that.
how old are you?
It's like a dead language. I'm 31.
I mean, I mean, 31. I mean, you're a grown ass man. I don't know. I love the train. I mean, like, well, see, here's the thing. I live in Texas, and we do have Amtrak, but it's not a real mode of transportation. The only people that take Amtrak down here are people that are. It's like a romantic type of thing, like in their, not like sexually romantic, but
Oh, I understand.
yeah,
It's like a tourist trap kind of thing.
kind of, yeah. It's not really
Yeah.
efficient mode of transportation, but it's still fun. So I have a black cat named Dimmu.
I was like, dude, you got a black cat in a graveyard.
Yeah, I'm right. 'Tis the season, bro.
Yeah, no, it is. We're right in the rut. Michael Myers is gonna come out soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it's out. Isn't the new Halloween Kills? It's about to be out.
Oh, I mean, like it's Halloween, so he's gonna come out and do his thing sometime.
Oh yeah.
In real life.
Yeah. Right.
Hopefully not. That would suck.
That would suck.
I hope the new one does look good though. They're like, oh, he was in a fire and he didn't die, but he's alive, not on fire.
And then he kills all the firefighters. I'm like, oh no, those are the good guys.
Yeah, don't kill firefighters. Like, come on, they're so. I mean, no, legitimately, firefighters are amazing, and a lot of them barely get paid anything and are knowingly risking their lives.
Right.
But,
right.
What are they? Well, I mean, it's a movie. You got to kill everyone in the movie at some point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, he kills this sweet old couple too. So I mean, all the good guys get killed in that movie. There's no. Anyway, whatever. We're spoiling it for everybody. Anyway,
well, I mean, it's a trailer. If it was in the trailer only,
it's in the trailer. Yeah.
If it's in the trailer, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
That's not a spoiler. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so tell me about the Lovecraftian horror aspect of your band.
I mean, so it's this one song. I personally I've always loved reading his short stories. I know he was like technically a questionable human being when he was alive, but I mean,
sure.
My argument
he also had a black cat, but he had a very terrible name for it.
Yeah, man, I learned that the hard way. Like, just he has this one book called Rats in the Walls, and it's like it was a struggle to get through it. Not because he talks about African Americans in a bad way, but because he's just constantly saying the name of his cat way more than is necessary. It's like it's really unsettling. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So fully aware that he wasn't a great person when he was alive. I gotta say, he does have some stories that I find extremely compelling, that are just, that have really given way to a great deal of incredible horror. And like the fact is, he's dead.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, what am I gonna not enjoy this artwork from this person who isn't alive to enjoy the support that he would get from me? It just sounds ridiculous to deprive yourself of that. So I felt like I could kill two birds with one stone, make this really cool concept track, and then also kind of like, if anybody has a question of like, hey, but Lovecraft was racist, it's like, he's dead. And the books that I like have zero hints of racism in them whatsoever, and that's 99% of what he put out there. So It's just like, I don't know. Everybody wants to deface, take down Abraham Lincoln and blah blah blah. It's just, I don't understand that. But then, Nameless City is especially compelling, just because it's a story about a place where it's like even the ancient tribes that knew everything about the area, they wouldn't go anywhere near it. They wouldn't even give it a name. It was so unholy. And it's like, in the song, I wanted to create the atmosphere of the story without giving away the story. I want to kind of encourage people to go read it for themselves. But it's, I mean, I heard the riff kick in and I was like, oh, this is so jumpy, but it made me think of ancient evil. And that's what Lovecraft pretty much focuses on. And that's why I find him to be extremely compelling in those stories, specifically when he's talking about these ancient horrors and things that are being explored. It's so detailed.
Yeah, and it's important to be able to separate the art from the artist. You know,
I agree.
Because if you look back at, I mean, everyone's done shitty shit. You know, no one's perfect. It's not everything's not black and white. There's a line, yeah.
There's a line, like personally, like I can't really listen to. Am I still there?
Yeah, you're still here. I tried to do something.
I can't really. No worries. I can't really listen to Brand New anymore because like that guy's alive and he was like exploiting teenagers online. Like that's horrifying. That's a line that I think is like it's very hard to separate the artist from the art at that point. But I feel like for somebody who's already, you know, post-mortem, who's been dead for 50 years, I don't know. And also, you know, didn't have any acts. It's not like he was involved in any violent acts of racism. He just like, you know, he had a cat that had a terrible name.
And I don't know, you on your channel. Let's go back because this is interesting to me. I don't like that view. Let's share. I want to go over. Maybe I can show. I'm going to share the audio. Let's go ahead. I think some of these will be okay, and we'll be able to hear your voice. But you do on your channel. Come on. On your channel, you have a lot of vocal covers, and
yeah.
I don't know, which one do you think? Which one here? This is a classic. Let's do this. Hopefully, I don't get a copyright strike. If I get a copyright notice for this, I'm just going to cut this out of the re-air. But live, I think.
So that one's probably perfect because we made that instrumental ourselves as opposed to like using a sampled.
Right there, you go. A full band cover. Oh, I got it muted.
There's.
Now, this doesn't speak to your music, but it speaks to your abilities.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got our old bassist. He was in prior to the pandemic, and then it didn't really work out in that period of time.
Okay.
But he's in a System of a Down tribute band called Life.
I get doing covers here and there, but to be in a tribute band, I don't get.
It's if you make money at it, it's worth it. Like I even do tribute to Linkin Park because it's like you make money doing it. It's easy.
I won't go.
It's whatever, dude. But yeah, if that's like your only thing, that's like I don't understand.
Yeah.
But if it's like to support your actual musical endeavors, like I get that. All of us in our living rooms.
So I mean, that's Serge Tankian's voice is very unique, and to try to sing it like him, it would be difficult. But you're what I like about this is it doesn't sound completely foreign, but it's definitely your take. You know?
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
And this is actually the first time I've heard this. I haven't listened to any of your covers. I've only listened to your actual songs. Your eyes.
I love Serge, man. I pretty much just try to I learned to sing trying to impersonate other singers, and eventually I stopped sounding like I was trying to impersonate them and just started sounding like myself.
we'll turn it down a little bit. There we go.
Not.
So.
Yeah.
And I saw.
That was a good way to.
That's funny that dude is in a System of a Down tribute band now.
But no, he was prior to this. He kind of like he wasn't really like in the band per se during the time, but he was very helpful just because like we were able to fill some shows with a bassist because the bassist we had at the time wasn't able to perform. Well, actually, no, we our guitarist at the time, Gage, he got a different job that was far away and he wasn't able to continue with the band. So Steve, who was playing guitar, was playing bass. He switched to guitar, and then we added a temporary bassist.
Okay. Very, very cool. Very cool, man.
It's hard to keep a solid line. It's very hard to keep a solid lineup together when you're like a serious band that does a lot of stuff. Because like for me, the band is my priority. I'm self-employed and I make my schedule around the things I have to do for the band. So it's like, but there's other people that will join not realizing how serious it is. And then when they realize it, they're like, oh, I have to like rearrange my whole life. And I'm like, yeah, they just don't really aren't in a position to do that. And it's not like a thing that's like their fault. It's not like I hold it against them and there's no bad blood. It's kind of like a realization of like, oh, this is what it takes to do this for a career. I didn't know that. And then it's like, what am I going to do? Get mad at like, I mean, I have Harvard, like there have been like when I was younger, that was a thing that I kind of be resentful over is like, well, yeah, I mean, it means everything to me. Why doesn't it mean everything to you if you want to be here with me doing this? And, but now I don't look at it like in a way that I get resentful. I more just look at it like, they learned a lesson, I learned a lesson. But thankfully, this lineup I have now, like these dudes are like me. They want to do it for a living. They want to go on tour and make it their priority, make music their priority. So, I really have a good feeling about the future more than ever, for sure.
Yeah. So do you have plans on going on a tour other than shows in New England?
So what we're doing is we're releasing this EP and we're trying to bolster our internet presence because we're using channels that we hadn't used prior to signing to Blood Blast and having management. So now that we have those two assets, we're trying to build our presence entirely online. And then once we are able to get to a certain point, we're going to be able to market to an agency. Once we can get on an agency, then we're gonna. So right now we're essentially just marketing to agencies, and once we get picked up, then we'll be touring.
That's an EP and not a LP.
Yeah. This one, this Kraken is an EP.
Right, but you're putting out an EP because you're kind of marketing it towards agencies.
Well, it's not just that. It's also like the industry right now. Just everybody's so fixated on singles, and it's like hard to space out that many singles, or you drop like a bunch of songs that come at the other end. Yeah, and it's like how do you determine which is? I don't know. It's weird. It wasn't really like that wasn't the only thing. But like it made sense to do an EP for this release for sure. But I'd say in the future, I would definitely like to do a full length.
Well, I know. Do you follow Spirit Box at all?
Yeah. Like they were the example I was going to give for a band that they dropped some singles and then they dropped like a rest of their album on the back end. But at the same time, I feel that the singles were all a great deal stronger than what they dropped after when they actually put out the rest of the album.
I agree with that. Well, because they made videos for every song, and the videos were high level videos. Fantastic. At the time a completely independent band. It was phenomenal, and like that genty metalcore female fronted thing. It was like exactly what, and I don't want to say female fronted as a throwaway term. I just just as a descriptive term.
I mean, like it's like it's a aesthetic. Well, it is part of their identity, but it shouldn't be stigmatized as like a
right.
way to describe their genre or
Correct.
standing.
It's
in the
not a
industry.
genre. It's
But,
not
like,
a genre. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I
yeah,
wouldn't
exactly.
put
I get what you mean.
I wouldn't put them on a bill with shit. I don't know, Sumo Cycle, I guess maybe, but I would put them on a bill with Ginger. You know,
Yeah.
but they're on tour.
Yeah, I
Who
mean,
are they? Who are they? They're about to go on tour with somebody. I can't remember who, but
I feel like they would make more sense with like Bring Me the Horizon than like they would be great with Bring Me the Horizon, I think. But yeah, like I couldn't picture them on tour with like Arch Enemy. Like that would not make any sense.
Right. Yeah. Fair. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. So if you were on a dream tour, who would you be on the road with?
Oh man, honestly, like I would give anything to tour with Tool or A Perfect Circle.
Okay.
And like yeah, it's like yeah, how are you gonna do that?
Just hang out with just hanging out with Maynard every day, drinking wine.
Yeah, I mean like the opener for A Perfect Circle was like the drummer's other no-name band that no one had ever heard of.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, they definitely like they just do whatever they want.
Right. Well, their tour, they're kicking back up their tour next year, and Blonde Redhead is opening up for them.
Who's that?
Yeah, they were like a '90s alternative band, early 2000 alt rock band, like indie rock,
Very weird.
like college radio. Yeah. So it does it. They kind of put bands that they know their fans aren't going to really want to see, but it's people.
Like, what is the deal?
It's people that they like, people that they want to see. So I saw
it's
their tour. The first time I saw Ghost, they had Marissa Nadler opening up for them, and I don't know if you're familiar with her, but she's a singer, she's a vocalist, and really cool stuff. But I saw the show in San Antonio, and the fans there were not having it. They were very upset about it, because they wanted to see some satanic pop metal, and then they have this lady just singing like, I don't know, she's really cool, but it's really like kind of gothic almost in a way. I don't know. Bands, they'll take whoever on tour. It doesn't necessarily make sense always. So I don't know. I'm going to interview a couple of members of Cradle of Filth on Friday. Richard and Annabelle, not Danny. He's busy.
Sick.
But
that's sick, man.
Yeah, thank you. But I just saw them in Houston, and they had Three Teeth opened, which they're like an industrial band, which I hadn't seen an industrial metal band in like 20 years. It was pretty cool. And then the opener was this band Once Human, which you mentioned Arch Enemy. They seem like a Arch Enemy clone, but without Jeff Loomis on guitar.
Interesting.
So yeah, it wasn't a full on. It wasn't like three bands that all sounded like Cradle of Filth. It was a mix. It was a mixed lineup, and for me, it made the night more interesting because like I'm wearing a Cerebral Rot shirt. You can't even read it because it's a freaking death metal shirt. But sometimes if I go to like a full death metal show with 5 death metal bands, I get bored as shit.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
Don't get.
I've been liking some of the mix. They do some mixed packages. I'm trying to think of a good example. I'm drawing a blank, but like they do some like mixed packages. I mean, they had After the Burial go out with Black Dahlia.
I was at that tour too.
That's awesome. I mean, I love both of those bands, but they're so different, which is great. So
that show. It was the Black Dahlia Murder, After the Burial, Rivers of Nil, who I fucking love,
Yep.
man. Their new album is their last two albums are fucking phenomenal. Carnifex, which kind of bore me honestly, and Undeath or Maggot Stomp, death metal band. They opened up. They were cool dudes. So, but yeah, it was kind of a mixed up, like all heavy metal, but different variations on that. And for me, I love Rivers of Nil. Their like I said, their last two albums are good. I would love to see them play. They played like a 30-minute set. I'd love to see them play an hour and a half. Just play both albums nonstop. But they probably are able to do that when they play a headlining show in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, which I've never been to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, but I would go to see them do that. You know what I'm saying? And then fit in a day at Hershey Park and eat a bunch of chocolate, and it sounds like a great day. Here I am making plans for myself. I almost do you know anybody in the Western Mass scene at all?
I know a lot of people throughout the New England scene. So if you name somebody, I may catch.
I was buddies with Zach from Lich King.
Okay, I've definitely heard of them. I haven't met him though.
Okay.
I've heard the great things about them though.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're a thrash band. But I was trying to get a job with ESPN, and that didn't. I changed my mind, and he was all like, "Yeah, dude, what come up here. That'd be awesome. Western Mass is the best metal scene in the world." I'm like, "Okay, sure." That's cool that he believes. That's cool that he believes that. That's cool that he's up on his scene. I appreciate that. But I still would love to come up there, and I don't know how to even contact him since I told you I deleted my Facebook and my Instagram and my Twitter. That's kind of killing me. But if you're watching this, guys,
Gotcha.
you can. I kept my YouTube and my LinkedIn because I need a job. I've been at this job. If you guys want to.
Hello.
I'm here. I don't know what happened there. The cat butt knocked me off. But anyway, here's my email address to anybody. If you put me on spam lists, I'll just unsubscribe. It's no big deal. But yeah, man. So what else do you want people to know that are watching about your band?
We got an EP dropping a week from Friday, 10/22.
Mm-hmm.
And we're dropping the last video the day before that for the single "Save Your Breath." It's definitely by far the best music video that we're gonna have put out. At this
man, we could have premiered it here.
No, I think we got somebody scheduled for that, my friend. But I appreciate it regardless.
Well, I know your lyric video that you guys put out was put out by Metal Insider, right?
Yeah.
So who's going to be? How can people see your next video?
Everywhere. It's going to be. I'm not sure if I can tell who's doing the exclusive yet, but it's going to be on our YouTube. It's going to be on streaming on all the different platforms for sure. Yeah. The video. I'm definitely going to post the video on our Facebook. I'm going to post a clip on our Instagram with a link in the bio. It's going to. I'll put it on our website, fathomfarewell.com. It's going to be everywhere. We also have brand new merch available to order right now. Fathomfarewell.indiemerch.com.
All right, so I've got your website. Actually, this is the first time I saw this picture. Let's show your website. Chrome tab. There we go. Here's your site. Can we see this?
Space Pirates.
Yeah. You look like you're questioning what's happening there.
Who
Who's
is that on the other side of the screen?
It's you. It's
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, it is me. Yeah, here I am.
whose bedroom is this?
Oh, that's my living room.
That's your living room. Okay, nice.
Yeah, there's like a fake fireplace behind us.
Okay.
Random mantle.
Oh, okay, that's what
Yeah,
that
no,
is.
I
Okay.
hung that. Yeah, it's random.
Fathom Farewell brings music to the next level with a variety of influences from A Perfect Circle, Breaking Benjamin, to As I Lay Dying and Dream Theater.
Yeah.
The innovative music they create has a piece of appeal for everyone, so catch them tearing up the stage at your local venue. And then Northeast.
Fathom Farewell are gods among men.
Yeah, yeah. And you got your videos here. You got your links to your Apple Music, your Spotify. Oh, those aren't even links; those are just pictures.
Yeah, it's just telling you that it's there.
Yeah, there you go. Here's links to. So your older
shit.
your old
Old
shit,
stuff. Yeah.
and here's some more promo pictures with some former members and some
Old-
current members.
Yeah.
Where's this venue right here?
It's the Worcester Palladium. We headlined January 2020 before the madness.
Okay,
And, yeah, it was like 400 people in that room.
that's a small room to put 400 people in.
Yeah, it was a good time. There's a little balcony up top too.
Very nice. Look at these action shots from Flash Focus Photography.
Yeah, my dude Rich Knowles, he's incredible.
Oh, look how happy your drummer looks there.
Casey.
You contacted Extreme Management Group, Greg Shaw.
Yeah, he's a fantastic human.
Awesome. Well, that's good that you have people to. You got some press clippings here. Kick ass forever,
we'll
Florida.
more.
Oh yeah, yeah. With your press stuff going out with John Asher, I'm sure.
Yeah, John
you're
Asher's
getting
doing an
hit up.
incredible job as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I got connected with him through the okay, these just go down to different places on your main page.
Different spots.
But here's your store. This is a different link. Can we see this? Yeah, okay.
So those are actually that's old merch that we do still have in stock. But if you go to the home page, if you click home, click home up top left. There you go. Now scroll down just a little bit. Button on the bottom.
Pre-order new.
Bottom left. Yeah. That's
Here we go.
This is we want to look at.
There we go. We don't want to look at that old shit.
Yeah, fuck that old shit.
Yeah, this stuff looks good. You got a white and a black long sleeve with
and a hoodie and a t-shirt with the album cover.
I want to make this a bigger picture. Come on. But you got the tentacles on that sleeve. That is sick, bro.
Hell yeah.
I actually bought a shirt at it was a seafood restaurant. Oh, Steve, I'm just now seeing this.
I don't know, Steve.
I bought a shirt at a seafood restaurant because it had the tentacles on the sleeve. They had a long sleeve with the tentacles like that. But I might have to get one of these. $40.
Made to order.
Okay, that's fair. Who are you going by, or is that a secret?
No, it's indie merch makes it in house, I believe.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, indie merch is cool. I've gotten lots of stuff from them. They are high quality stuff. But yeah, your regular shirt.
They get the good stuff.
Your regular shirt, $20. Man, I like this. I like this white one. I don't know. White usually makes me look like a fucking Michelin man, but look at that. Look at those tentacles on there, dude. You got a 2X on there. You hate the stains. Yeah. Oh, but you on the black one, you do go up. Well, you're sold out of the 4XL. How can it be print to order, but you're sold out of. I mean, I don't wear 4X, but I'm just wondering how.
I'm gonna have to ask. They may not have 4X shirts in stock at the warehouse or something. I don't know. I'll have to get on them for that, because that's the whole point.
Way to go, Alex! Ripping off sushi restaurant establishments. It wasn't a sushi place. It was like a pirate themed seafood restaurant bar on the beach.
I've always wanted to go. What do they make you like wear a hat and stuff, or so like? How does that shit work?
I did wear a paper pirate hat. Yeah. Yeah, it was called it's called Blackbeards on the Beach. So it was a whole pirate theme with it. But
awesome.
But last time I went to in Corpus Christi, Texas. Careful, they may shiver your timbers. last time
he's having a grand old time.
I don't think they survived COVID.
Of course. How the hell are they gonna stay open through that shit?
Yeah, dude, it was hard.
Crazy.
Well, I mean, because Corpus Christi is it's a tourist town, you know. So that's the only thing they have are tourists, and people weren't going down there doing tourist shit. You know, it's hard to stay open. But your merch is sick, bro. I like it, and I do actually. I don't like every band I talk to, but I do actually enjoy your music. I'm not gonna bullshit you.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the kind words and the honesty.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say either way if I didn't like it. Let's put it that way. But to tell you that I do like it means I really do like it.
Hell yeah. That means a great deal.
All right, dude. Let's play a game. You ready to play a game?
Yeah, let's play a game.
All right. We're gonna see how. So you're 30. You're 31 years old. You were born in 1990.
Yes.
Right? Is that right?
Yeah.
That's easy math. Well, you were 1 year old when this came out. Rock Cards.
Let's go.
The Rock Cards Series 1. They did not come out with the Series 2. But let's do this. We'll get a little bit closer so you'll be able to see. But we're going to open up a pack. I got... this was a sealed box. Pack brand new cards. We're box breaking. You ever heard that term? It's a popular thing on YouTube. But we're look at it's like a silver foil package here. But we're gonna see how many of these rock musicians you remember from when you were 1 year old.
All right, let's do it. Let's go crazy.
All right, now every pack comes with a sticker, and so far every single pack has come with the same sticker, and it's the Tail Gunner from Iron Maiden. And I have a green screen going on, so anything green, it's gonna fuck up. It's gonna go right through it. But every pack has this Tail Gunner sticker so far, and there's a contest card where you could win a trip to. Win an expense-paid trip for 4 days and 3 nights at the 1992 Rock Cards concert of your choice anywhere in the world. You'll even have the opportunity to meet your favorite group or artist backstage. Plus, you can win other great prizes, including tour jackets, t-shirts, posters, patches, and more. To enter, just fill out the coupon below and mail it to us before February 1st, 1992. So
I thought it was a win.
We're a little late on that. So here we go. First band, Sisters of Mercy. Dun 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 dun.
Okay.
You're not familiar with Sisters of Mercy?
No.
There's a lot of. I guess the yellow kind of bleeds through too. But did you ever see The World's End? With Simon Pegg is in it, and I'm guessing you haven't. Anyway, he's wearing a Sisters of Mercy shirt in that movie. It's basically these guys. They had this bar crawl when they were kids, where they went to 12 bars in one night, and all this crazy shit happened. And so this one guy never grew up, and everybody else did, and so he wants them all to get together to relive this night in the bar crawl, but like aliens took over the town. So all kinds of hijinks ensue. But so he's like 40, and he's still wearing his Sisters of Mercy shirt that he had when he was like 18. You know.
Yeah.
So, and everybody else is wearing suits, and he's wearing his Sisters of Mercy. It's that kind of thing. So, all right. There's a lot of green on this one. You know who that is, right? Can you see it on the bottom?
Yeah, you see it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's TNT. He's dynamite.
I like it. Yeah.
And on the back, you get an alternate photo. It tells he was born on March 11th. They don't tell you what year, because even in 1991, he was old. You know. All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure.
Next up, this is Tom Kiefer from Cinderella. Yeah, the logo's in green, so you can't see it.
I mean, I know Cinderella. I don't know. I'm not familiar with their music, but I've heard of them. Those are really like good hair metal.
Yeah, 1991 is the year. That's when Nirvana broke out, and that's what killed hair metal. Died. So this is a time capsule right here. Like, all the stuff happened right before Nirvana. Nirvana killed all these dudes.
Like Nirvana was my first favorite band.
Yeah. We got this dude is the vocalist for Sisters of Mercy, Andrew Eldritch. They're very cool. Speaking of goth industrial kind of stuff, they weren't really too much industrial, but more rock than Depeche Mode, as if that makes any sense. But still,
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, they're English band. All right. Oh, here's a drummer.
Who we got?
We got the drummer. We got Rod Morgenstein from Winger.
I don't know Winger. Never heard of him.
You never heard of Winger? That's what. Did you ever watch Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the little poser dude Stewart that they always picked on, he always wore a Winger shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Winger wasn't terrible, but the fall of hair metal and Nirvana and Beavis and Butthead definitely killed Winger.
That's great.
We got another Angus Young. We got an action shot, a shirtless action shot for Angus Young from AC/DC.
Nice.
Do any of you guys go shirtless at shows?
Not yet. It hasn't happened. We wear pretty comfortable clothes. So I guess no one's really felt the need to do that yet, but maybe one day, who knows?
All right, this one's mostly green, so I might have to read this to you, but this is Testament. This is what Testament looked like in 1991. Alex Skolnick still had the white hair. Like, that's just been his trademark. Right. And Chuck Billy is hiding behind the chair. Yeah, Testament. Nice. I was supposed to see them on Sunday, but they rescheduled their tour till April. So, whatever. I don't know. I'm vaccinated. I'm vaccinated, man. Oh no, with this. Fair enough. No, we got this guy. You know who this is.
Tommy Lee.
And I think he looks like he's naked behind the drums here. He's playing with 3 drumsticks, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got this guy. Look how pretty this guy looks here.
Who we got?
It's John Bon Jovi.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know what he's bending over like that for. That's kind of a strange pose.
Maybe there's a glory hole behind that wall.
That explains it. That's where we went down. Now this is a strange guy. He wasn't very popular in 1991, and this is mostly green, so you can't really see here. I'll show the back. You can see the back a little better, and there's still a lot of green in the back. Holy fuck!
Yeah, no, I can't see anything.
Well, it's Iggy Pop.
Oh.
And he always went shirtless. And his pants his pants are unbuckled. On the top button is undone. It's creepy. Creepy old man.
Wow.
Speaking of creepy old men, this dude recently got kicked out of the band. Oh, my cat is walking all over everything. So this guy recently got kicked out of a band for being a creepy old man.
Oh, yeah. Megadeth.
Yeah, David Ellefson, the bass player.
I heard about that.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Dave Mustaine was like, no more.
We got the drummer for Bon Jovi, Tico Torres.
Yep.
Would your drummer wear a headband like that?
No.
No? Keep the sweat out of your eyes, man. He's wearing baseball gloves. Your drummer wear baseball gloves?
No, he doesn't.
To keep a grip on the sticks?
Maybe I should get him some baseball gloves.
I was in a band way back in the day, and our drummer, he used that gorilla snot stuff, and he used too much of it, and the stick stuck to his hand, and it ripped his hand. Like it ripped his hand.
Dude,
yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I would much rather use baseball gloves than if you got sweaty palms and you're losing your sticks all the time. You got to do something to prevent that. All right, and then the last one in the pack is Brian Johnson, the singer for AC/DC, the second singer for AC/DC. He was definitely the singer in 1991. So
yeah, Bon Scott. When did Bon Scott die? Like the 70s?
I think Back in Black was like in 81 or 80. So it was, around that time.
Shortly after the 70s.
So that's the 1991 Rock Cards.
Woo!
Yeah, definitely some bands that were way before your time, without a doubt.
I've listened to all of them though.
Yeah, dude. Check them out. Check them out. And check my kitty out.
Dude, I gotta check out AC/DC, man. I've never heard them before.
Are you serious? Come on. Come on. Come on.
Do you think I've never seen... Dude, I've seen School of Rock. There's literally like 10 AC/DC songs.
Yes, there is.
In that one movie. Yeah.
There is. Yeah. I just remember... I remember when I was a kid that the AC/DC Live album came out, and I'm like, oh, I want to have that. And like all the songs are like about having sex with prostitutes and getting diseases.
Dirty deeds done cheap.
Well, that's about murder for hire, yeah. But she's got the clap. There's no subtlety to that,
No.
I want a whole lot of Rosie. No. Yeah. I want a whole lot of. I can't even do.
It'd be funny if Dirty Deeds was about prostitution, though. Like,
or about like being a male, being like a male gigolo.
Yeah, just like because you're just like you're doing the butt sex for cheap.
like John Bon Jovi at the Glory.
Exactly. Yeah. Prayers and butt sex.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, viewers. Not that there's anything wrong with that. To make that perfectly clear.
Well, no, like for somebody who presents as gay, it's nothing wrong with that at all. And there's nothing wrong with it in general, but like for Bon Jovi, who's like, who's just like, I'm smothered in women, you know? It's just
Yeah,
like, it's funny.
yeah, right, exactly. Smothered in women. Ugh. I mean, that sounds kind of fun in theory, but in practice, it's not that much fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, Alex, we've been going for an hour here. I don't want to take much more of your time. I know you probably got a Red Sox game to watch.
Oh, I barely slept last night. I got some sleep to get, honestly, tonight.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
I have to catch up on the highlights.
Yeah, I'm so well. I want to thank you very much for coming on here. I know for me this time was perfect because the Astros were supposed to play earlier, but it got rained out in Chicago. So maybe maybe it'll be an Astros Red Sox ALCS.
Hey, that'd be great.
That'd be cool. I can fly up to Boston and have everybody tell me I'm a cheater.
Yeah, that's right. And then you can come to my house after. We could have a beer.
I don't drink beer, but I appreciate that. I don't drink alcohol or caffeine or any drug. I don't smoke anything, and I've made myself be celibate all through 2021, so I'm not chasing any tail. So it's been
your patience.
Oh yeah, it definitely takes some. The longer you go, without certain things, the easier it is. So right now, I need to cut back. If I went to, I'm a food guy, and I had the only time I've been to Boston, I had a layover on my way to Iceland of all places. I had an overnight layover, so it was in January of 2019, so I got to take a tour of Fenway. Some of those seats, I'm like, there's no way I could sit in I could sit in this with my fat Texan ass.
It's not a comfortable place by any stretch of the imagination under any circumstance. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm from Boston. I've never enjoyed going to Fenway or being on Lansdowne at all.
Okay.
Not to be an asshole, but it's like, it's just so many people. There's no parking. It's like, it's not worth the work and the effort when you just watch all of what's happening on your television. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Tickets are expensive too, but I had, I went to a restaurant and I had some clam chowder and some baked beans, as you do. I had some cream pie, the cake, not the not the other kind. And I actually had.
For clarifying.
Hey, since we're talking about glory holes and stuff, I figure I got to clarify stuff like that. And I actually had like the best hot dog I think I've ever had in some food hall place. So, yeah.
Daniel Hall.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Like, I was like, yeah, that hot dog looks pretty good. I'm like, yeah, the hot dog is pretty good. And then come to think of it, over the years, I'm like, that was probably the best hot dog I've ever had. Anyway, that's weird. I know that's strange, but yeah, they have good hot dogs in Boston. Who knew? But yeah, that's how. When I travel, I travel all over, and when I travel, I'm all about eating food that I can't get where I live, or I can't get good where I live. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
When I was telling you earlier that I tried to get a job with ESPN, now we're just kind of bullshitting people. Sorry, but when I was trying to get they on the second interview, they were like, "There's no good Mexican food. There's no Southern food. There's no chicken fried steak. There's no barbecue," and I was like, "Oh, you know what? I think I'm good."
That's what kept you from the job?
I mean, there were some other things, but they were very negative. And I felt like if they were being very negative during an interview, that it was going to be not worth it for me to
Oh, for
change
sure.
my whole life to move up there for. So anyway, enough of that. If you know, if I make my way up there, I'll message you guys. I'll look on your website, and well, I won't email Greg, but I'll like comment on your YouTube video or something. I'm guessing.
Comment on. Oh, you don't have Facebook or Instagram. Shit. Send an email. Email would be better. Email fathomfarewell@gmail.com.
Okay. All right. There we go. And I'm glad that we were able to get this worked out through John. He handled all of it. Sometimes he'll forward it, and then the band will get with me. But he handled it. I was a little worried that you weren't going to be here on time, but you made it. So thanks a lot, Alex. I appreciate it.
Of course, man.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to say a few things to my audience and take off. I might get that shirt, dude. That's fucking. I got it. It's sweet. I already have a shirt with long sleeve tentacles, but can never have enough, right?
No, definitely not.
And I know it's coming from Indie Merch. That's their legit store. Good store to go through, without a doubt. So, all right, dude. I'll let you go. Have a good night, man.
You too, brother. Great to meet you.
You too. Thanks. All right. That was Alex from Fathom Farewell. Their EP Kraken is coming out on October 22nd. That's 11 days from right now. It's going to be available on Spotify. You can find it on their website. I'm sure you'll be able to get CD versions of that. Actually, he's gone. Okay, I was going to be like, real quick, CDs, LPs. Their merch store just has two long sleeves, a short sleeve, and a hoodie. There's no physical media on there, but yeah, dude has a great voice, man. I'm not just saying that. And like I said, he's gone. He has a really good voice. He could do the cleans, he could do the dirties, but just his singing voice is fantastic. And for him to be a Maynard James Keenan fan, I can hear that, but he definitely has his own voice. He doesn't try to sound like someone else. He tries to sing well with his voice, which really comes across in their music. All right. So with that being said, tomorrow I'm going back to the Houston Zoo. It's Meet the Team Day. I'm going to meet the Houston Dynamo and the Houston Dash. I'm actually going to go to a Houston Dash match on Sunday. On Wednesday, I have to go to work, and then after work, I'm going to go see Dance Gavin Dance, Veil and Maya, and a bunch of other bands. I might have to miss a couple of bands because I'm going straight from work, like a 45-minute drive from my job to the venue. On Thursday, me and my parents are going up to Dallas for the State Fair of Texas. It's Food Value Day. I was just talking to Alex about food. I'm going to eat all the food I'm going to share with my parents. There's going to be some stuff like there's a toffee coffee thing I'm not going to eat. There's something else that I was like, but we're going to get the top 10. There's the top 5 savory and the top 5 sweet items. We're going to try amongst me and my parents. We're going to try all of those. All right. So we'll let you know what's good to eat at the Texas State Fair. I know the Texas State Fair is ending this weekend, but hopefully you'll still enjoy seeing me go and having a good day with my parents. On Friday at 3 p.m. Central, on this same very channel, it's already up as an upcoming live stream. I will be talking to Richard and Annabelle from Cradle of Filth. This is a huge deal. Danny Filth is a little too busy, but Richard and Annabelle are actually going to talk to me from their tour bus in Chicago. So who knows? Maybe some other members of the band, maybe Danny will make an appearance after all. We never know what happens when it's live. On Saturday, I'm going to go see Alien Weaponry in Houston at the House of Blues. They're actually playing the small venue, which is kind of crazy to me. They're going to blow up. Alien Weaponry are a fantastic band from New Zealand, and I'm lucky I'll be able to see them at a very small venue. And Sunday, like I said, I'm going to the Dynamo game, and the next Tuesday is my last day at work. I'm going to actually vlog at my job. I've never shown you guys where I work, so I'm going to show you guys where I work on my last day in the building. After 19 years, it's coming to an end. So I'm trying to make this my job. So if you guys please leave comments, likes, and subscriptions, it really helps me out. I have merchandise. There's a merch bar underneath here. In the description, you can do the buy me a coffee or send me money on PayPal. Any little bit helps. I'm trying to set up my Patreon. I might need some help with that, honestly, because I've got something set up, but I don't think it's very good. I want to make something that'll be worth it for you guys. Anyways, all right, I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm going to be very busy. I'm going to try to post a video or do a live interview every single day. So, yeah, so I'll probably interview another band next Monday night. Like I said, I am interviewing Cradle of Filth on Friday, and we'll see who I can get on here next Monday. Nobody scheduled right now, but if you're watching this and if you made it to this point and you want to be on my show, I put my email address up during the show. Send me an email. Here, I'll go ahead and pop it up here again. Send me an email, and we can make it happen. So yeah, days where I'm not shooting stuff, I definitely want to do interviews with bands. So we'll keep my schedule busy. All right, until next time. My name is Rob Zip. Thanks for watching. Remember to drink water, listen to metal, enjoy nature, and have the most epic adventures.